Aloha, my name's Anna Covert, and I'm coming to you from my battleship here on the beautiful island of Oahu. This week on the Covert Code, the topic is the future of global marketing, and I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Bin Tang, founder of NOAA Digital, Forbes agency city council member, as well as author of the upcoming book, Local to Global, Empowering Your Growth with Digital Marketing. An AI digital marketing expert, Dr. Tang is here to share his actionable insights on digital marketing today and how business owners can take advantage to reach international success. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation. Very nice to meet you guys.
You too. So to start, could you tell our listeners a little bit about your professional journey, how you fell into digital marketing, and kind of what you're doing today?
Okay, it's a very interesting question. Most of the people, the first question always ask me, why you start digital marketing? Okay, because my background in bioinformatics. I completed my PhD study in immunology, invested in Wisconsin University. Okay, 25 years ago, 2000. Okay, and after that, I immigrated to Canada, started my postdoctorate in bioinformatics because I also had my computer science master degree in US. Okay, I love use computer knowledge to solve biology problems. Okay, but at this time, my focus is phylogeny. What I do, okay, I analyze the sequence, the DNA sequence, and compare the difference and similarity between different species. Okay, they draw the what we call phylogeny trees. Okay, is actually the algorithm similar to Google ranking algorithm? When we do Google ranking, right? So they compare the text, different texts, find who is most important text for specific keywords, right? And ranking high. So it's kind of my interesting. I say, oh, why it's new? Okay, so and then I learn header search, whatever, and just start the digital marketing. Never look back.
Wow.
So in 2006, actually, I quit my postdoctorate in bioinformatics and started my career in digital marketing. Actually, before this, already do lots of paid search and SEO for consulting. Yes.
Right. So how, I was being very similar, with the kind of service that I provide, what are your thoughts today on the evolving role of SEO and how it's changing, right? I think when I first started doing this 15 years ago, when I first started getting into SEO, it was so much easier, right? Localization was working, you didn't really have to try that hard. Of course, there were those black hat strategies of keyword stuffing and things that we don't do it today. But now, with over 250,000 websites globally going online every single day, as being reported by Google, what are your experiences on getting someone to a top of key page and keeping them there with, and feeling confident about it?
Okay, it's a very good question. Okay, when 20 years ago, when you talk to SEO, most of the people are talking about the backlinks.
Yeah.
Okay, they generate lots of garbage backlinks. That we call link farm, right? And also Google realized this. Okay, updated the algorithm. Okay, lots of websites disappeared overnight, right? And then people talked about the content. Okay, we need to provide some content. And the people backlink are, of course, very important, but the content is most important.
Yes.
But to me, I think most of the people forget what people are looking for online. What they're looking for, right? What articles, information, actually the search engine basically provide information people looking for. Valuable information, that's very important. This kind of information must solve the problems. If you cannot provide valuable information, just articles is nonsense to me, to be honest.
Right.
Okay. Right now, if you see for last 1 or 2 years, okay, it's called GPT.
Yes.
GPT. search, okay, will be more and more important.
I was actually just going to ask you, that was my next follow-up question about
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I already jumped.
That's okay. Tell me.
And,
I love it.
because I just published articles on Forbes about how the GPT search will shift SEO.
Yes.
Okay. You will see more and more people right now. Okay, just use ChatGPT or whatever other software. I ask you
Absolutely. I'm doing that because it's so much faster. It's
so much faster.
Yeah.
Because if you search on Google or Bing or Baidu, whatever, right? You type your questions. Okay, they give you 10, 20, whatever. You have to select which one you want to trust, and you do your own analysis, adjustment, right? To see which is most important. Right now with ChatGPT, for example, other search, right, similar artificial intelligence software, right? Well, Google and
Gemini and
also
other.
Gemini, yeah, something already, right? So you just ask what I needed. For example, even this morning, okay, my daughter sent me message. Say, ask me, Daddy, what kind of software I can use to editor similar to Photoshop? Okay,
Photoshop?
Photoshop. Yeah, forget it. Photoshop. Okay, sorry. Okay, so he asked me. She's a doctor. She just asked me, Daddy. Okay, I said I just use ChatGPT with the most 3 popular free software.
Canva? With Canva #1?
Yes, Jim. Yeah, GIMP, right? I say again, that's right. Something very, very also another sense. For example, voice search, right? So you just ask, for example, what's if I go to Toronto, for example, I just ask what's the weather Toronto? Will snow today? And they just give me. Usually, I need to go to the Google to see weather Toronto today. Okay, right now I don't need it. Right?
So, yeah, and I go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, so this is very good, I think, trends. People right now, they don't want thinking. Actually, the people, to kind of on the search engine, whatever, they don't want thinking.
Right.
We have one rule: keep things simple, stupid.
Right?
Right?
Kiss it. Yep.
Yeah, right? I ask you a question, you tell me the answers. Nothing.
Right. No, I think that you're right. And I've thought about that recently as well, of how the AI is going to become the new way for advertisers to be
Yeah.
recommended or seen, right? And I don't know if you've also noticed, but I think that there's a gap right now between what Chat TGP has kind of as its source of truth and as a for instance, the other day I was looking for a company to print a fake magazine cover, right?
Yes.
Right. And I'm like, oh, I'll use Chat, right? So I did, and it gave me a couple answers, but I started going to those places and some were closed, right? No longer in business. And I thought that was odd because this is the first time I've gotten kind of poor result. But then it made me think, okay, well, what data are they pulling in, and how can we as digital marketers influence our clients to be part of this new search?
Okay, I think usually when your new technology arrives, it takes time for people to adapt it. Okay, to be honest. Okay, so because for AI, right, most important, they need to feed the data. Okay, they need to have lots of data and then give you answers. If they don't have enough data, they cannot give you right answers. Okay, because at AI right now still at a very early stage. I think just like 25 years ago when Amazon come, they just sell secondhand books, right?
Yeah.
When they developed to giant e-commerce platform right now, so they take time. I believe, truly believe, but the trends there. We have to embrace these trends, okay, to do something ahead. Otherwise, we just stay behind. Okay,
Right.
we have to do this, okay, to learn this. But people also need time to learn how to use. For example, 20 years ago, when you ask people to buy online, they think, my goodness, too complex, no trust. Where my my package come from, right? But once they buy once, they love it,
Yep.
right? They also think I need to go to store and see the stuff and buy. Right now, when you buy, go to online, you know it's very easy, very convenient.
Oh,
I never think about
oh,
right? So it's
right to your door, and you know, and it's easy to return, and that's the future of shopping. I mean, me and my mother.
It's shopping. So just behavior, right? Even for example, 50 years ago, I worked with for Triple Central, okay, the clients, okay. I asked the owner, okay, to build a website, optimal website for online booking, travel company, because he already in the business for more than 30 years. He thought, no one will book the travel package online. It's too complex. No book. But right now, okay, he loved it because, okay, that's also some lessons he learned. Before pandemic, he had 27 locations across Canada, physical store. They have travel advisors, okay, and also he think people come to this store and talk about the travel plan, whatever they and they buy it. But the pandemic, you know, the travel industry is totally destroyed most Canada, okay. So he closed all the store. But luckily, before that, we already built our online booking systems. So he picked up the business very quickly from the online booking. Right now, no physical store at all. I love it. So
Wow.
they just take time.
No, I think I was going to say, I think we see another wave coming in terms of
Yeah.
just on that, you know, the idea of a department store. You know, when
Yes.
you see less and less people, when you go to Macy's, me and my mom, we go to the mall with my daughter a lot on the weekend, and just so many racks of clothes that are not being purchased and empty. And I think that's all part of it too, that, you know, the idea of searching on your own, right?
Yes.
Even the discovery, even at a store, now it becomes something less interesting to us, right? We are becoming a society of quit. We want it done now. We want it to be easy for us. We want it to be guided. And, you know, I think that there are risks and rewards there. What are your thoughts on a new company, you know, trying to break into, you know, as your book is going to talk about, from local to global? How can they, you know, use these tools effectively? You know, because we have these big brands that are so far ahead, right? That barrier to entry of their budget. You know, what can they do now to start positioning themselves to get picked up by these engines, or more that we're talking about, the chat, and be attractive without having to spend what a big, large competitor is?
Okay, good questions. That's about, because I have working with lots of small business owners. Before, okay, right now, actually, we have advantage to beat bigger company. Okay, to be honest. Why? Because usually for bigger companies, of course, you think they count everything, everywhere, right? But for small business owners, if you look at the local business, they are doing quite good in the local. Why? Because they know understanding what the advantage, what the provided values. Right now, they can provide similar values to other users globally. But how to? I always advise them, don't want to try to cover everyone. You just find your niche, one very, very specific niche. Okay, do very good, deep. Just go to deep, not go to say I want to cover everything, because we are not a big company. We just even one product, one service. Okay, you do very good. You will, because you have right now, you can reach globally for your service, right? Not just local. For example, if you're small town, only 50,000 people, maybe 1%, 10% your clients. But in globally, you just need to put 1%, maybe, I think, right? In the similar they're looking for. It's like the big, good business. Okay. That's very important. Also, another thing, okay. Usually for traditional marketing, we count on, for example, radio, whatever, right? And TV, whatever, they think newspapers. But right now, with paid search, you can target the people you want to target with limited budget.
Yep.
Right? Small budget, but you can target only people you wanted, right? So also you can control. You don't need to spend 10,000, 100,000 all the time. I just spend $100 per day. And also we can monitor the results and optimize my campaigns. Get started first. So I always let them to do paid search first.
Yep.
Find how your website convert.
Yep.
Because most business owners, they even don't understand how the website conversion rates. They have no idea.
That's the same questions I asked right away. It's okay, you know, what of all the traffic, what percentage are converting, and what does a conversion mean to us, right? And you know, and I think that was something that it's interesting that we've gone, I think, I'm seeing different stages of website development, right? When I was in college, a website was a virtual brochure and it didn't have any engagement. It was just up there, right? It's just another touch point. But now as the consumer changes and businesses change, we're looking for these ways to engage, to watch, to learn, to, you know, toggle and create the customer journey that really is going to move them from first click to conversion. But something happened, I think, in the last couple of years where anyone, because of Wix and because of GoDaddy and these sites, thinks that they can do their own website, maybe, right? And that it's good enough. And then they're oh, I just redid it. I just redid the website. You know, that's not the problem. Well, you know, are you creating that experience, to your point, is solving a problem for that person, that they can clearly see what the benefit is, right?
Yes. So for my 25 years experience, okay, I think people, the thinking changed. If you say 25 years ago, people think I need a website. The first thing, they need a website. Second, maybe after 10 years or whatever, I need traffic. So they get lots of traffic, maybe lots of garbage traffic from India, for whatever. And then more and more business owner realize I need conversion rates, convert traffic to the customers, right? You will see the people, they realize how conversion rates most important to them.
And then, I mean, and yeah, and then I don't know if what you've been experiencing, but over the last 3 years, one of the big things that I have found, right, where across all of my digital campaigns, all of a sudden I was getting about 30% less conversion from the same traffic. And then that's when I realized about all these bots, right?
Yes.
That were clicking on ads and inflating revenue. And it's, you know, and it seems that, you know, they're just becoming more sophisticated, right? Sophisticated invalid traffic, even harder to detect. And I think that that's one of the reasons why I wrote my book, was because of how, I mean, I had clients, I'm sure you have too, you know, crying to me on the phone that, you know, they're getting the traffic, you know, and then all of a sudden they're so happy, and then they see the forms and they're Botzilla and fake data being sent to them, right?
Yeah.
What are some of the tools that you're using to protect against that, so that we can really maintain the integrity of the spend?
Okay, for the traffic, okay, size, okay, usually for SEO, to be honest, you cannot really control the traffic to your website,
Right.
okay, right? Because they have lots of them, but you can use the some setting on your website, okay? When you do the analytics, okay, you say set some specific IP or whatever, right? So not recorded as quality data. Okay, that's very important. Okay, maybe certain controls or whatever, right? You just need to segment your data. That's very important. But for paid search, definitely have more power and control about the traffic you want to You want to track it. So most of the time, okay, I always tell my clients, when we start a new business, okay, we focus on paid search first and paid search traffic conversion first. Once we have the at least 1% conversion, we can start optimize. If your website conversion rate is less than 1%, don't spend a lot of time to effort to write articles, build better links, print traffic. It's just a waste of your time.
Yes,
Just a waste of
I
time,
agree.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
just a waste of your time. Okay, don't do it. Okay, so you need to have the understand how your website convert first. That's very number 1%. Obviously, a 1% is very important to business owner. One is 1% click rates. How many times your website show up or ads show up? At least 1% click rates, and then 1% conversion rates. They just set the good start. Doesn't mean you will success, but at least you can
Start slow. The goal here, team, of our listeners, are to set some easy marks to target, right?
Yeah.
And then grow from there, right?
Yes, find some very good niche first. For example, just like when we go to fishing, right? Go to ocean or big lake. We have no idea where has the fish. We have quickly find where the fish are and then go deep. Right? See?
Yeah. Well, I've never heard the fish analogy before, and I like it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right? As you know, Hawaii, if we go to fishing overseas, right? They go to sea, right? Where to go to fish? For internet, a lot of people actually, if that the user just fish, right? Yeah, we try to find information, whatever, right?
True.
Everywhere. Yeah. But we are the big group of fish. We catch it. We need to find the place.
That special cove where they're all.
Yeah, and also we need to attract the fish to the boat, right? Our website, social media channels, whatever, actually, right?
Right.
So because even to go to social media, whatever, you attract people to your website. Still, how you catch them?
That's right. That's I call it the source of truth, the mothership.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
And then using, so tell me a little bit about your book. Why did you decide that now is the time to write it? And what are some of the things that people are going to learn in the book?
Okay. Toby, I let you know. Okay, some story behind. Okay, 5 years ago, I wrote one goal for me. As in 5 years, I'm going to publish a book for digital marketing. Okay, but I never think this seriously. Honest, I just write a goal. Okay, but last year, the Forbes they approached me to say, okay, Dr. Tang, okay, can you write a book for the digital marketing, because they look at my maybe LinkedIn or whatever other stories. Oh, I think why not? So I just started. Another thing, because when I work in the most business owner, I don't think they have good idea about what is digital marketing.
Yeah.
They have no idea.
No.
They think digital marketing maybe just have a website, maybe have some social media post, or maybe write some ads. They look at the digital marketing as some simple task or whatever things. They never think about digital marketing as comprehensive systems and working with them. I will tell that you need to build the automated car for you, right? Working for you, digital marketing, right? Not just, okay, I run some ads today and then nothing happens.
Right.
So
Yeah.
So in my book, actually, I talked a lot about basic knowledge and also my personal experience. But most important, I want to inspire the business owner to look at what real digital marketing is and how digital marketing can help them grow globally. Another thing, because my background, I'm from China. Okay, lots of Chinese company. Okay, they want to go overseas. They have no idea. They think maybe just the sale at Amazon is good ideas, right? Because they don't understand the culture. They don't understand some localize the products, right? Even some accounting, whatever, they have no idea. So this is why I want to help people how to grow globally. Okay, that's why I chose this topic from local to global.
Great. Well, I think I'm excited to read a copy when it comes out. And so, what do you think is one of the biggest problems today? Why do people struggle so much with digital? Is it, a kind of one thing that always stands out to me, right? When I'm talking to in post speaking or whatnot, is that I always hear people say, "But I'm not technical." Right. And that was very important to me because I think that we are all, we all have a cell phone pretty much. And this is the computer, right? This is a mini computer. And the idea that, I'm not, I try to tell people that you don't have to do it yourself if you don't want to, right? You can hire someone to do it for you, but you do have to be responsible to understand what these data points mean and what is the game, right? How do that work together? The average length of the customer journey. And it's different, right? If you're selling solar, right? Or if you're selling a phone, right? We know that what is the expectation? Is it in real estate? It could be longer, right? If it's travel, it could be, right? And to really understand, go deep and understand who your brand is, what you know about your customer, and then which data to ask for, what to know so that you don't get the wool pulled over your eyes by all these digital sharks that are out there because they're growing.
Yes. Okay. That, that's still, I think people don't really understand how digital marketing works and how digital marketing helps them. Okay, this bigger problem for small business owner. Right now, if I say, okay, right now for our clients, okay, if you have similar experience, okay, if some owners they start the business and also they hands in, okay, they do lots of digital marketing by themselves. They quite understand, right? But to a certain point, okay, they are very busy or whatever. They need other expert to help them. They ask us to help, and then it's good match for us because he understands and what we can provide. We can work together very smoothly and easily.
Yeah.
Okay. Another thing for bigger company, for example, they have bigger internal teams. They already start spend a lot of money on digital marketing. They know it's very, very important, right? So also easy for us to work with us. The challenge for us is the small business. They have no idea how digital marketing works. And also they no idea, so they no trust because they didn't see anything. They think it's overnight get them rich because you see lots of them, oh, how they just wow, what you have them rich, whatever. They just come to us, right? They don't think digital marketing take time to build systems, maybe 1 year, 2 years, even longer, right? So you have to immediately expect the results.
Yeah.
Is almost, and also, for lots of right now digital marketing agency or whatever, the marketers at different levels. Okay, the entry point is low. I think that not everyone provided the quality works. Somehow they don't trust because I spend money what I get, right? So actually, we spend a lot of time to educate them. They say what we get. Also, they just for example, e-commerce website, they even have restore. They just want to start working next month, their revenue double. Right? Almost not impossible, right? You should understand, right? So that's challenging to us. Okay, they don't really understand how important it is. If they trust us, for example, they leave to us, everything will be fine, right?
Yeah. No, it's a bold new world out there. And so tell us about, your book's coming out March 11th. How do people get a copy?
Okay, they can get a copy from most Amazon, okay, Walmart, Target, Barnes Noble, and also local bookstore. In Canada, they can for Indigo, whatever, the bigger platform they can pre-order right now. Yes. Okay. The book is in print right now. So
Excellent. And so you're planning, once the book is launched, what's next for you?
okay, that's good questions because as you know, I'm Chinese, right? So lots of audience from China, they want to have Chinese version of the book. So next time, maybe we translate it to Chinese and publish. Okay. So
Wow.
because a lot over, if I say I give you one factors, Amazon, okay, over 75% sellers from China.
Wow.
Okay, 75%. Okay, usually 5 years ago, they only sell at Amazon. They don't have their website. They don't have their own branding. Okay, right now they know more and more important have their own branding and a website. Okay, so as big demand for this kind of sellers,
Right.
huge demand. Yes.
How would the tariffs that are being implemented, what do you think is how will that impact those companies? You know, some of these trade tariffs that are being proposed. I mean, I know about the solar ones, but if, do we think that the prices are going to go up if a lot of what we're buying from Amazon is actually made in China? And
You mean the product price or not?
yeah, well, some of these tariffs that we're hearing about that, Trump might be implementing.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of companies right now, they have set up manufacturers in North America.
Okay.
Okay, not just from China. Okay, we call they not just produce the product in China, ship it to North America. They set up manufacturers in North America, in Mexico right now. Okay,
Nice.
but they need a lot of help for this kind of things. Right there.
Wow. Well, that's very exciting. Thank you so much for being a guest today. And for all my listeners to learn more about Noah Digital, you can visit noahdigital.com or connect with, noahdigital.ca.
I'd say yes.
And you can connect with Dr. Tang on LinkedIn. And don't forget to reserve a copy of his new book, available everywhere. I'm going to go buy a book right now and get ready to geek out on it. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Fanna, for your invitation. Okay, very happy to be guest here. Okay, happy in touch. Okay.
And for all of my listeners, please join me next week as I interview another industry expert on a topic to help you succeed on and offline. I'll see you in the pixels. Aloha.